Olympics 2024. We are now learning that Indian wrestler Vinesh Fogart has stormed into the semi-finals at the Paris Olympics. Fogart has now entered the semi-finals in the 50 kg freestyle category. Remember, she was in fact wrestling against the Ukrainian wrestler, and she's won over Oksana Levach and storming her way into the semi-finals. Earlier, she also defeated the Japanese gold medalist. Let's quickly go across to Shivani Gupta on the phone line for more inputs. Shivani, after defeating the Japanese gold medalist, now it is the Ukrainian wrestler that has been defeated by Fogart. But how do you analyze her final moments of that takedown?
Well, it has been two good matches for Vinesh Fogart. In the last one also, she had a very tough draw, facing the defending champion and the #1 seed. But she managed to overturn the tables in the final few seconds of the bout. That bout was bound to give her a lot of confidence because she had beaten possibly one of the toughest players in the draw. Now, against the Ukrainian Levach, she was the dominant of the two. There were a couple of moments where it looked like the opponent could get ahead, but I think both Vinesh's strategy of how to pace herself, the combination of both the attack and the defense were on point, and it made sure that she won quite comfortably and very convincingly. As far as the next match is concerned, she's going to be in contention in the semi-finals now. Now, the way it goes in wrestling, you are not assured a medal in the semi-finals. Neither do you play a bronze medal playoff.
All right.
So you would have to go through repechage rounds for the bronze medal if you were to lose your semi-finals. So Vinesh, given her pedigree, would certainly not want to settle for that or think about that. She would want to assure India either a silver or a gold by getting into the finals later tonight.
Absolutely. And how interesting and in fact very captivating was that match as far as the Japanese counterpart was concerned, because remember, things changed in the last moment round when she made her way to the quarterfinals. She had also in fact received penalty points during that match.
Yes, it was a pretty interesting bout, and it wasn't a very high-scoring one, but there was, of course, strategy that was involved on Vinesh's part to ensure that she can overturn and kind of stun the Japanese defending champion from Tokyo, which is exactly what she managed to do, both with her attacking strategy and with her defensive strategy, which is exactly what you would like to see. And I think they prepared very well. When you know that you're facing the defending champion in your very first bout, you obviously prepare very hard for it. And after that, things it cannot be said that things would be easier, because every bout is equally important and equally tough. But certainly, beating somebody like the Japanese defending champion was a great win under Vinesh's belt, which could propel her further and further and give her a lot of confidence.
You know what also stands out, Shivani, is the political angle to this entire story, because remember her comeback, and what a comeback it has been, because remember Vinesh had also taken a brief break last year when she was in fact protesting the leader of the Wrestling Federation of India.
Yeah, that's right. It has been a bit of a fight for her both on and off the mat. After the disappointment of Tokyo, there were injury concerns. She had to recover from that. There were a lot of question marks on her performance and just how long she can continue to deliver at the very top level. Then, of course, the entire wrestling controversy took place, and, Vinesh made it a point to ensure that she, stood by the fellow wrestlers, plus fought for what she believed was the right thing to do. And there have been a lot of question marks on her personally as an athlete, as a wrestler,
yes,
during that wrestling protest as well. So this is both a fight which she is fighting for the country, of course, to win a medal for India, which has been long due from wrestling and from female wrestling and Vinesh. This is a personal goal for her, but this is also a personal fight in the sense that a lot of question marks were posed on Vinesh's ability. So I think she would like to prove her detractors wrong. This could very well be her last opportunity at the Olympic stage.
All right. In fact, my last question is also going to be about, is this a comeback story, a more optimistic one for Vinesh Fogart? Because remember, everybody is now talking, suddenly she sparked hopes for a medal, whereas that was not the case in her previous two Olympic stints.
Well, she had, injury last time around that kind of cut short her campaign. This time she looks fit, she looks fresh. So it is going to be obviously for her a bit of a sigh of relief that she's managed to